I will do some research. All right, all right,
What
everybody.
proofs?
Welcome to our District Zouk 10th cycle of online classes launch. Who knew? Who knew? March, around this time last year, actually, very much this time last year when we decided to have a last minute meeting and we thought, okay, we are closing in person classes and in 3 days we are launching online classes next Monday. So on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we were up pretty much 24/7, literally because we were here and Ashley was all the way in Europe. So since then, we've managed to successfully do 9 cycles of classes. Cycles.
Cycles.
Yeah, I'm copying Gui Latin accent.
My Latin accent.
Gui's Latin
Super.
accent. So since then, we've done 9 cycles of online classes. Firstly, we did 8 4-week courses through first Facebook, because that's what we had available to us, and then we went through Zoom, and then luckily we had Zoom because then we got to see and interact and talk to each other. As much as the Facebook classes worked for that time, we really love the Zoom one because we get to interact and talk to you and give you feedback, and you talk to us, you ask all those questions. And since the start of this year, we've changed our format and we've changed how we do things. Not only the courses are now longer, so they are 8 weeks, but also we have memberships. So before we get into the details of all of those little things, memberships and courses, let's talk about our schedule for this coming cycle. So as our 10th cycle, we decided that we wanted to do something very different to celebrate our 10 cycles that we have already done. And this term, we also have a very, very special edition on Mondays. So can we, actually in every day, to be honest, because every day this term we have someone that has not been here before. So let's start with Monday.
Yes. So just a little second here, guys. I am sharing to the world about our live
Yes.
over here. And I'll just do one more share. And we're good. Okay. So let's talk about Monday. So yesterday we had a very, very cool, very, very cool live with Riel and Jessica. They are going to be joining forces in our world domination mission that we have here at District Zouk, and teaching for us, with us, their course, Brazilian Zouk Wi-Fi Level 1. It's going to be, like the name says, all about dancing Wi-Fi, but dancing Brazilian Zouk in Wi-Fi. Yeah, I got some messages from people, and they thought that was lambada, and I said, no, it's Brazilian Zouk. You can join there and learn from scratch how to dance Brazilian Zouk in Wi-Fi, and they even made a demo. So if you want to see them doing dancing to what they're going to teach in this course, you can go in the District Zouk page and take a look at our live there and go all the way towards the end so you can see their demo. Yeah, so they're going to be joining us on Mondays. It's going to go from 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, and I think that's it for Mondays. Mondays all Real and Jazz for us.
Yes, and then on Tuesday, it will be me this time with Hermela/Monica, because we had to swap days. So on Tuesdays, instead of Guy and Vanessa, you'll have myself and Hermela and Monica. So why and who the hell is this third person, you ask? Because many people did ask. Well, because I do have an event that is coming up in Australia, I need to go back to Australia to organize and to make sure that everything is ready to go. So then I'm going to be also teaching half of the course with somebody that I work with in Australia, and that's Monica. So Monica is my Australian partner, and then Hermela will be my American partner here, and we're going to make things work very nicely. Also, by the suggestion slash request from one of our great students, Emily, she when we shared the schedule with her, she said, well, I think you guys might want to change the order of courses because this term, for the first time, we are doing a lot of connecting higher level movements and complex ways of connecting different techniques. The first course is the technique and drills. Normally that comes second, but because of how, let's say, dizzy and crazy the follower solo training will be, we've put that second because I think nobody would be like standing upright and doing too well after the follower solo training course because of how crazy it's going to be. So we start on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. with the technique and drills, where we're going to connect foundations and fundamentals in a way that is a little bit more yummy and fun. But like the first other courses that we did like, for example, viradinha to lunge. But this time we're gonna go like viradinha and then a body movement, and then we play with the timing. So not just the basic timing and basic foundation, but also different timings, different body movements in between your dance. And as we were coming up with the curriculum, I really did dance the curriculum to feel, okay, yeah, that feels more natural. That feels like what people like to do. So that's how we came up with that one. And the same thing applies for the connecting head movements to the turns and horizontal axis. For many, many, many months, we have worked on foundations coming from, the feet to the head. The last block, we actually worked once again on leveling up and cleaning up the foundation for head movements, tilted and horizontal axis turns. And this time, for the first time ever, we're actually going to do a high level course where you're not only going to work on those techniques, but you're going to work on those techniques in a way that is a bit of a washing machine sometimes. So connecting them, like the three of them in a sequence, or starting from shadow and going to the front, things that probably, if you are not understanding, you probably should join in our course. So that is the Tuesday night that we're going to have. We're going to first start with the vertical-ish things and a lot of yummy foundations. And then the second, it'll be more the circles, the tilted, and the horizontal to get everybody nice and dizzy, but sweaty and happy.
Nice.
And then we go to Wednesdays.
Do you think during that time that it would help anyone if they had a lead present, if they were partnered at all? Or is this completely solo, like it's just training and doing it by yourself? Or is there some crossover there?
So the technique and drills and the head movements class this term is designed for you to do with partner or without partner. A lot of the other technique and drills and head movements were very much like, solo, and you don't really need a partner, or even if you did have a partner, it wouldn't be a benefit. But this time, it'll actually be good also if you have a partner. Before, not so much, but this time, yes. That doesn't mean that if you don't have a partner, you can't do it, because we do all of it separately and we break down separately. But definitely because we're talking more about the way we can do this kind of things in real life social dancing experience. If you have a partner, even better. Definitely.
So follows, that means on Tuesday nights, you want to eat something like medium light, not too heavy and not nothing. Be well hydrated. And if you have a good lead that, and so I say good, sorry, an experienced lead that probably already knows how to lead these things with some technique, then after the classes end, you could train a little bit with them. Like you'll be really dizzy, but by the end of it, you'll just like be able to win every competition ever and wow everyone. Your stamina and all that stuff is going to be amazing. So you can plan ahead.
I love to win any competition ever. Amazing. Genius. Okay. Then I think it's this Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it's time
So
for
yeah,
Wednesday.
guys. So we have spent the last 9 cycles having Alisson being the Lord of the Tuesdays, but we had to change, and now, uh, I mean the of the Wednesdays, and now I'm gonna be teaching on Wednesdays, and our first class is going to be. Sorry, there's a very cool dog here. He moves a lot. It's right here.
You have a
I
guest.
love
We have
him.
a guest.
Yes, he's so nice, man. I love this dog. Uh, so I'm our first class 7 p.m. Eastern time is gonna be something that we are calling the conscious leader, which is another one attempt for us to bring back into the online courses. We have been teaching follower solo training throughout all these months. We taught a leader solo training for 2 of the cycles, but then the leaders were losing interest. So it's our attempt to bring them back. But now, not only with a class that not only talks about technique, but also is going to talk about different aspects of being a leader that go beyond the techniques, né? The stepping, the pivoting, the turning, all those things. So we're going to be talking about topics like mindset, like breath, like awareness, and like musicality. So it's going to be a compilation of several different topics that helped me develop my leading beyond the technical aspects of being a leader. Have a class that is going to have exercise to develop different aspects of your dance, but also we're going to talk about the leading specific techniques. Yeah, so that's a class called the Conscious Leader. It's going to be something that is not for a newcomer. So if you never did Zouk before, yeah, we recommend that you take at least some class on the fundamentals, take full advantage of a class like this. But if you are a beginner, you are super welcome. You are more than welcome. Yeah, because I feel like this class is a lot for those who are starting to dance and have a lot of those blocks and mind blocks, né, that prevent you from really and fully enjoying your dance experience. And our class, starting at 8:15 on a Wednesday, is called In-Depth Foundations and Fundamentals. Yeah, we did like a short research among our students, and we realized that the people that are with us, they really like to work on their foundations and their fundamentals. They really like that. So it's like their, and we want to keep providing this knowledge. So we created this class that is called In-Depth Foundation. We are separating the two concepts of foundations and fundamentals. A foundation is an element of a fundamental. Yeah, so if we see the fundamentals, we're gonna see the fundamentals as the basic patterns. So basic, lateral, simple turn, viradinha. These are the fundamentals. The foundations are going to be your weight transfer, your step, your pivot, your turn. Okay, so we're gonna be separating these two elements. And since I'm here in Seattle, I'm going to be teaching the first half of this course with Kelsey, where we're going to cover these foundations. So talking about, like, again, like I said, weight transfer, stepping, torsion, pivoting, these elements. And then when I'm back to see, I'm going to get back with Vanessa, and we're going to put together these foundations, and from there, develop our fundamentals in a more conscious way. Yeah. So gonna be separating first and then putting together later. Cool.
Jenga. Only you didn't start out tall. You just have the pieces and then we're going to build a tower at the end.
Yes. So
He
the idea
brings
for
a lot of the creativity as well. So be ready to like figure out how the fundamentals can blow your mind. Because if you didn't already know that about District Zouk, that's definitely what we get to do.
Yes, if I can already vouch for that conscious leader course, that is something that since I came to District Zouk, I have learned a lot from, not just the community, but also from the community because of the influence that Guy has had in the community, and also from Guy. So all these blockages and all of those things, highly recommend. I am going through this course myself as well. So we all in this journey together, guys. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I really like all of these topics. Yeah, it's gonna be super interesting, super new. Vanessa and I we were talking about the second course, like the foundations and fundamentals, and understanding what foundations are, what fundamentals are, what is exactly that we are gonna be doing with the curriculum. And we talked about, let's see how it goes, because we need to see how the work with the foundations are going to be. So when we put together the fundamentals, then we're gonna have like this a result. So it's class that is going to develop as the class goes, like according to how people are responding to the material. So I think it's going to be super interesting and super a very nice learning experience for Vanessa, for me, and for Kelsey, and for everybody that's gonna be joining us.
For everybody. And on top of that, as always, we do have our weekly Q&A and Hangout on Wednesday nights, 9:30 p.m. So if you're a part of our weekly classes, live classes, we do have that moment where we spend about an hour, sometimes a little longer, on the Wednesday night chatting. And it's not just to do with the content of the classes that we are doing at the moment. A lot of the times we talk about community, we talk about history, we talk about even Brazilian culture or food or drinks or whatever, pronunciation of the words, if you're just in case you're wondering or you're learning Portuguese. Yeah, so we have that. And for anybody who is in our memberships, we also have our monthly supervised practice session. And to talk a little bit more about our memberships, I'm going to invite back again Guy so he can give us a little bit more of a breakdown and explain to you guys what is the membership and how that works. Can I buy one course? Can I buy 10? Can I watch the previous courses that you guys did for the 9 last cycles? And the answer is yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah. So guys, the memberships are like you could say is your Zoukflix, because you sign up for
we shall not be sued.
Yes, please. We have two options. We have the standard membership and we have the all-in membership. The standard membership includes all of our previous courses that are already recorded in the platform, available for you to watch anytime. Yeah, so the standard membership gives you access to the library of courses, except the live ones. And with that, you also get to participate in our Q&As once a month. We have a monthly, but you also have the other benefits, like you get discounts in our privates. Yeah, and there is another one that I need to remember here, guys. I'm sorry. Because
we haven't shared
so
on
many
the screen.
things.
We also haven't shared the screen, the schedule yet.
Oh,
so
not yet. Yes.
To do that, yes.
Yeah. So this is our standard membership, and the way that it works too is that for example, when you sign up and you want to learn, for example, lateral, you go on the search bar when you go to the dashboard and you type lateral, and then it's gonna show up all the courses that we talked about lateral. Yeah? Then you can go into the course and type again lateral, and then you're gonna see all the classes in which you talk about lateral. So you really have something that you can pinpoint what you want to learn, type that thing that you want to learn, and if that's the title of a class, this is gonna show up for you. So it's really cool. It's really nice. And then we have our all-in membership, which includes everything. Includes recorded classes and includes the live classes for each cycle. And the cool thing is, that in this cycle, since Riel and Jessica are joining us on Mondays, if you are an all-in member, you automatically have access to that class already included in your membership. And you get to participate in our weekly Q&As, together with those that buy the courses standalone. And you also have what Alisson was mentioning, the monthly supervised practice, which has been a very nice experience. We get together our members and we give them a training assignment or an exercise, and we loop through that exercise, and we give feedback, and we work with the different members differently. It's for their specific needs, so like it's very instructive and very nice. So these are there's another perk too about the all-in membership, is that you can download the recaps of, so you have a separate section where you have only recaps that we recorded, and those recaps you can download. So again, another way for you to have quick access to the knowledge that you are most interested about in Brazilian Zouk, and get that straight on your computer. So I think these are the main things for us. Our standard membership is $29.99 a month, and our all-in membership is $125 a month. But if you get for 6 months, you get a discount. So the standard membership is $149 for 6 months, and the all-in memberships is $600 for 6 months. And that's it, I think.
That is awesome, guys. So that's can we share the schedule on the screen?
Here we go.
All right, so that is the schedule that we have for this coming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So once again, if you guys have any questions, or if you not understood, or if there's anything that we didn't talk about here, please don't hesitate to message our page and we'll answer anything and everything to you. Also, go to our districtzouk.com website that will take you to our platform where everything is explained and stored, and you can check it out. We also have some free intro courses there that you can do to make sure that you're familiar and that you like the platform. We know that in this time of new technologies and new courses, there's been a lot of learning, can I say? Yeah, learning from our perspective and from everybody's perspective. And, not everybody likes every platform in every way, and they don't feel comfortable doing classes. So you're more than welcome to try our platform first with those free intro classes, see how that goes. And if you enjoy it and if you think it works for you, then you can join our courses too.
Yes.
So that is our schedule.
And each one of these courses, they have their own page. So if you can visit the page of each course and learn the details about each course, curriculum, how it's going to be, the day, the time, and you can also acquire each one of these courses individually, if you prefer not to get the membership. Yeah, it's all there on the website for you.
Yes, that is it. So, guys, once again, thank you so much for being here with us. We are so thankful and forever grateful for all the support and all the energy and passion and love that you share with us on our weekly classes, and also in our lives, in our, community building. We also have this coming weekend, we have a Sunday self-care also. So please check our Facebook page, because we're full of events that includes the community. So not just the classes, but also we have games night, we have America's funniest Zouk videos, self-care Sundays with District Zouk. We have a bunch of things that you can just join and you don't have to pay anything. You can just be with us. Yes. So the classes are the classes, but we are not only doing that, we're doing a lot of things to keep us all together, happy, safe, and healthy until we can meet again in person. And this is not only for our District Zouk students, it's for anybody who is out there and wants to feel welcomed from here in DC or from anywhere around the world.
Yes. And of course, always, today, Wednesday, we have Vinny doing his Zoom party, which is becoming a weekly, very important event. Yeah. So every Wednesday too, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we have also a place to hang out and meet.
So tonight we do have our Q&A at 9:30, and then right after our Q&A, we go to Vinny's set to join. I'll be joining too. I'm here. I have a partner tonight, so I'm gonna be dancing. Yay! Guy, I'm sure he's gonna be having like a real party there because he's got a crew together.
I have people here.
All right.
Let me amazing.
And Vanessa can join us as well with champagne or with some wine.
Thank you, Alisson. You're so kind. I will watch.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. If we haven't answered any questions, once again, I'm going to repeat. Please send us a message. We're here to answer them. Guji?
Yes.
So thank you so much. Beijos. Abraços.
Thank you.
Ciao. No, hang on. Let's do the Gui. Ciao. I am the king or the queen. I don't know. All right. Bye, guys.